Day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 8th episode of the 6th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you'd like to watch today's full episode, it is available for a link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in and enjoy. So this season we've had Howard in space, back down to Earth, feeling like his friends didn't care about his achievements. Then he's obviously moving out of his mum's apartment into Bernadette's, and then last episode obviously she's taking him back to his mother's apartment because obviously he's fed her a little bit of a sob story that he feels like he's leaving his mum on her own and she was the only person there for him, and obviously she's lonely and maybe they're going to be in an adjustment period before he moves in. We've also had, obviously, Stuart becoming decent mates with Raj. It seems like they're roommates now, and he's been integrated a little bit more. And, you know, we had the Leonard and Penny Willy Won't breakup thing at the start of the season. Looked like she wanted to break up with him. As the season's progressed, looked like she's been really into him. Looks like the relationship, to be honest, in the last few episodes has been pretty steady. And then we've also had the ups and downs of the Sheldon thing, where obviously him and Amy are together and she's loving it. Then he obviously does something and it makes her upset. Then he goes and apologizes, and then he just cycle around. And to be honest, I do enjoy their relationship, and I think Amy's like really cute as well. She absolutely, like, I feel like Amy's like hardcore in love with Sheldon, but like in just a way where, like, it's different. It's a different type of, like, love. I can't really explain it, you know, like when people fall in love, it's usually mutual, isn't it? And I feel like Sheldon has that for her, but he doesn't show it. So it's always kind of like her one-sided loving it. And I think that when she smiles, she glows, she's absolutely loving herself. And I think her and him are really good with the facial expressions, to be honest. Like, when they smile, it makes you believe that they are really, really, like, overjoyed. Do you know what I mean? And I enjoyed last episode Fun with Flags. You know, second time I've had that now. Love a bit of continuity. Thanks for checking out today's episode, though. If you do enjoy it, please smash like. It really helps out. And subscribe if you are new. If you'd like to watch today's episode, it is available for free in the description below. Just click the link and obviously type the password in. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
What are you drawing over there?
It's a hypothetical containment field for a frisbee-sized wormhole that could serve as a portal to a parallel universe.
You know, a lot of scientists believe that making contact with other life forms would probably not end well for us.
Do you expect me to build this?
I expect you to wipe the pudding off your chin, gentlemen.
Ever noticed that Sheldon always disappears every day at 2:45?
Goes to the bathroom at 8 a.m. with optional follow-ups at 1:45 and 7:10 on High Fiber Fridays.
Looking at his public calendar, 2:45 to 3:05, nothing. Yesterday, 2:45 to 3:05, nothing. Should figure out where he goes. Ooh, this is exciting!
So how was work today?
Well, I spent most of the afternoon growing isotopically pure crystals for neutrino detection.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, good. I guessed right.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, just this guy I met at school.
Oh, great. We're still dating, right?
We're doing an oral report together. He's really nice.
I'm sorry, what was that? I had a little stroke after oral.
Look, he just moved here from London, okay? He doesn't really know anybody.
Did you tell him you have a boyfriend?
It didn't come up.
Maybe you should tell him.
Fine. Hanging with my boyfriend. Talk to you later. Did your boyfriend make you type that?
I hate this guy. Oh, come on, trust me, he's hitting on you.
No, he's not. We're just friends. Look, is this gonna be a problem because he's supposed to come over tomorrow to work?
Really? Here?
Makes you uncomfortable. I'll switch partners even though the thing's due next week and everyone already has a partner, and I'll probably end up failing the class.
That'd be great, thank you.
The thing is, though, like, again, you can understand Leonard's little bit of jealousy in that situation. You know, it kind of reminds me of that time when a friend was coming over and he stayed on the couch and he was like, look, mate, this unknown guy that I don't know is going to be spending time in your apartment sleeping over. You know, I'm not a fan of that. Do you remember? And he ended up sleeping on Sheldon's. But he was a guy from Road Trip, actually. What a great film. But here, though, it's a person. You do get divvied up, don't you? Sometimes you get a project. First of all, yeah, on a little tangent, I don't understand how you could be in a university or on a degree, college, whatever's, and be paired up with somebody else that can influence your contribution to your own degree. I don't understand that. In my degree, I probably had like 4 projects where you was with other people, and obviously their output, their input, their obviously time contributed to my grade. Nah, I don't understand that. It should be my degree and all me. It shouldn't be anything to do with them. So that I don't ever understand. But secondary, you know, for him, it's a guy, he's like, I'd be like, can you not meet at a but first of all, I wouldn't care, to be honest, because I knew my girlfriend would be okay, but I'd be like, can you not meet in a public place, you know, a library, I meet at the school, why do you have to come over, know your address, and come into your apartment and spend time lonesome together, do you know what I mean?
44, right on schedule. Hey, Raj and I are heading over to the genetics lab to pet the glow-in-the-dark bunny. Come with us?
No, thank you. Good day.
Well, where are you going?
Where are you going?
We just told you.
Yeah, I just told you.
No, you didn't.
What's your word against mine? See you in court.
Do you know where your boss just went?
No.
Don't you know his schedule?
All I know is corduroy makes too much noise and I have to go find quieter pants.
Do you reckon he poops out the way in secret?
Can you hear anything?
Look at his face.
Can't you face the other way and listen? I can't do anything right for you, can I? What the hell is he up to?
He is kind of a weirdo. Maybe he's got Leonard Nimoy chained up in there. Or Bill Gates or Stephen Hawking.
If you're wondering why I've been staring through the peephole, I'm trying to get a look at this guy who's coming over to Penny's.
He's probably not even noticed,
To
Sheldon.
be honest, I didn't know you were here.
Yeah.
This is silly. I have nothing to worry about.
Oh, I don't know. Hey, statistically speaking, I'm sure you have something to worry about. Right off the bat, 50% of men on Earth are more attractive than you.
Yeah, but this isn't just about looks. I'm way above average in a lot of other things.
Not height, vision, athleticism, or ability to digest dairy product. I'm not saying you don't have attractive qualities. Your choice of friends is impeccable. Last but not least, you buy the grapes I like.
None of this matters. I trust that Penny cares about me and nothing's gonna happen with this guy.
Well, unless, of course, he's a skilled hypnotist. She might be performing sexual acts with him and not even know it. Mine's a mysterious thing, Leonard. He could be having the time of his life. She thinks she's a chicken pecking for corn.
I think we're more like ninjas.
I don't want to be a ninja, I want to be a cat burglar. Okay, we're ninjas.
Locked.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Now, you stand guard. I'm getting...
It's locked. When did you learn how to pick locks?
When I was starting to do magic in junior high, I thought I could be an escape artist like Harry Houdini.
How did that work out?
Pretty good. I managed to escape friends, popularity, and every party thrown in a 12-mile radius.
43. What the hell does that mean?
I don't know.
It's a prime number. Encryption systems are built on prime numbers. He's been very cagey about what he puts in his egg salad to make it so tasty.
It's paprika.
Really? Oh, okay. One mystery solved.
Hey, I do love a good salad. You know, you think they're all bland, but mate, you get the right ingredients in there, banging, absolutely banging. But that's interesting, that room, that he's actually going in, Sheldon. And one thing, like the main thing I just took from that room, which is interesting, is that it looks a bit doom and gloom and dirty. And Sheldon's an absolute clean freak, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? Like, he hates germs and stuff, and that doesn't look like a place he would associate him being in. So, like, it's interesting to see it. And obviously, the episode was actually called The 43. And that's obviously what he's got on the board, The 43. So, I wonder if we actually find out what he's actually doing in there. Or maybe it's the 43rd time he's been down and he keeps his track. I don't know. But that is a bit strange, isn't it? First of all, how's he acquired a key to that room as well? That's what I'd be asking. And I think picking locks, that how he's done, is a proper top skill. He was saying that he lost in popularity and stuff like that in school when he was learning magic. But I always think that anybody that I've ever known that could do magic has always had great popularity. I've never seen it the opposite way. He talks away about his magic and his lock-picking skills and all that as if it was a negative impact on him. But from my personal experience in life, anybody that's ever been able to do something like that, it's always elevated their popularity.
I'll be right back.
I thought you left a long time ago.
So? You, moving in the apartment on the 5th floor?
No, I was just visiting a friend.
Oh, cool. That cute blonde on 4?
Yeah, you know?
I'll see her around. I like to keep my distance because her boyfriend's a pretty scary dude.
Thanks for the tip.
No problem, brother. Stay frosty.
Hey, Froster.
We're still dating, right?
Hello, Dr. Hofstadter?
Oh, hey, Alex. Call me Leonard. Dr. Hofstadter's my father. And my mother. My girlfriend knows this guy at school. He's got an English accent.
Oh, I love English accents.
I feel like he's hitting on her. She says he's just being nice and that I should trust her.
You know how it is. I'm sure you get hit on all the time.
I feel like she fancies him. I actually really do.
Right.
I don't know. I bet it happens more than you realize. Maybe you're getting hit on and you don't even know it.
Really?
Yep, pretty sure.
Yeah, gotta get back to work. Thanks for listening. Hope no girls rip my clothes off on the way.
43. What is 43 besides my mom's neck size?
Oh, this could be something. 43 is the number of calories in half a cup of fat-free yogurt.
Why would you know that?
I'm sorry, we can't all eat whatever we want and still stay thin.
That is true, innit? Macronutrient counting.
In the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, isn't 43 the answer to the question of life, the universe, and everything?
That's 42, dumbass.
Wanna get something to eat?
Sounds good.
What the balls is 43?
I have to...
Hey, shouldn't you be out with your gang spray painting equations on the side of buildings? Why did you embarrass me in front of my friend, who, by the way, knew exactly who you were?
Really?
Your picture's on my refrigerator.
You know, I'm really starting to not like this guy. Everywhere you go, guys hit on you, even if I'm standing right there. And they're all taller than me. Why is everyone taller than me?
Listen to me, you are the one I'm with. You know I love you. So will you please relax because you're driving me
Is that
crazy?
the first time she said it?
No, that's the first time you ever said that you love me.
I thought that was. Gotta go work, bye.
Just supposed to pretend it's not a big deal?
Exactly what we're gonna do because you're about to make me cry and we both know if I start crying, you're gonna start crying.
You should go.
All right?
Hey, it's Alex. Nice having coffee with you. If you want to talk more, I'm always available. Smiley face, smiley face. What a friendly girl.
Right, I'm actually happy for him. This is what I said he needed in episode 1 and 2, you know. It's been... Well, I actually thought he was going to break up in the way we started this season. But I'm actually really happy for him. I said it over and over again, right? All she's looking for is reassurance. The fact that what he's putting in the relationship, he's going to get out of it. You know what I mean? He loves Penny. She obviously knows that. She knows how much he's wanted to be with her. He's always trying. He's always there. And he's always jealous of situations. And that's just the way he is. You know, he can't believe that he's with somebody like her. And if you don't want to be with him, just tell him. Because obviously it hurts his feelings. And it took a long time coming, but we've finally got it. On the 8th episode of the 6th season, she's actually said that she loves him. Not the way they intended it, but it's there and it's done and it's out there in the ether. You know what I mean? It's great. And I always say as well, I never tell anybody that I love them, if I'm being totally honest. It's not like, that's not how my family is. It's just known, the fact that we love each other. The fact is, we'll do anything. You know, will you come here at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning? Will you take me here? Will you take me there? Will you do this? Will you do that? Will you be here for me? Yeah. Will you take a day off work? Do this? Will you take, you know, like, always there by the side whenever they need it. I never say no. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, that's how we know. Presents, gifts, you know what I mean? Always just being there. Person to call, answer, text, you name it. But never say it out loud enough. And I just think it's, to me anyway, it feels like awkward. I feel like when you say, I love you, I love you, I love you, like, I just feel like it's that forced. And it's like, that was like a natural situation where it just come out and you know that it's real. Do you know what I mean? People just say, yeah, I love you, bye. Or, yeah, I love you, see ya. And I just feel like the weight and the impact of the word doesn't hold its gravity when people just dash it around every now and again. I feel like it's in certain situations, unexpected, you know, like proper emotional ones. Like there was in a bicker and she just let it out, and look at the weight it had. It actually had a meaning, and you could see it. Both of them got emotional. I liked it. It was good.
The camera's working?
That's good quality video.
Better be. It's a spare camera for the Mars rover. What the hell is that thing? Wormhole generator test.
Wow.
The first 43 parallel universes I've checked proved to be empty. I see no reason to suspect universe number 44 will be any different.
Oh my holy crap!
Ow! It's hitting my face! I found your webcam and replaced the video feed. You two should be ashamed of yourself.
Are you doing in there?
What does 43 mean?
You don't need to know. You don't deserve to know. And you will never know. 243 again. Rats.
Okay, so it's just an exercise room. I don't know why it's so secretive, you know what I mean? But like, it was good that obviously kept him guessing all episode, and I actually didn't think that he was playing a prank on him when he done that wormhole thing. I actually thought it would have been sick if he actually done something like that and just kept it quiet, and they've got no other recollection of seeing it again apart from that live feed that they never recorded. And when they questioned him about it, he was always like playing dumb, you know what I mean? That would have been really, really interesting to see. But here in today's episode, obviously, let's go about the main talking point, which happened right near the very end, and that was Penny telling Leonard that she loves him. And that's the first time both of them have physically said it, not at the same time, but we've heard it, we know it, we've seen it. And to me, I'm hoping that ends the will they won't they and keeps it on they will. You know what I'm saying? And that's really good. That's all I've been asking for since the start of the season. I feel like there's no reason for them to ever break up. The last time, it was all just about somebody not being able to cope with the feelings of one from the other. And then the second time, if they broke up again, it would have been the exact same reason, but with a different kind of thing that was said. You know what I mean? So like, I'm really, really happy that it's out there now. I don't know how Leonard's going to react. I'm hoping that he doesn't... Do you remember when Howard first got a girlfriend and he was walking around saying, I've got a girlfriend, I've got a girlfriend. Yeah, Bernadette, my girlfriend. I'm hoping that he's not going to do something like that and gloat all the time that Penny loves him, because we all know that they're in a relationship anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it can get too much and overbearing, but no Amy and no Bernadette in today's episode, I feel like. But it was interesting that what's that girl called? Well, the person, Sheldon's assistant, anyway, was speaking to him and she was flirting with him and he's not really picked up on it. And she was saying, maybe some people flirt with you and you don't realise. And he started laughing and he walked off, and then she texted him. And then obviously he's like, oh, what a sweet girl. Like, he just doesn't have a clue at all, does it? But I thought that when he was first introduced, she felt like, well, she never really made any advancements or anything, but I always felt like she felt Leonard was interesting and always took a liking towards him. And I don't know what we're going to do with her character. I mean, if she's not going to be in the show completely, it'd be good to see her try and like talk to Leonard a bit more and see Penny get jealous and see she acts up a bit. That'd be interesting. But today it was Leonard that's showing his jealousy, and I'm not saying it was rightly or wrongly. I understand why he's jealous, but it doesn't mean that it's correct to do what he done. But at the end of the day, he got what he's always wanted, and that was to be told that he's loved off Penny, which I'm happy about, and I'm glad that it's finally out there, like I said, in the 6th season. Hey, that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. So I'm very excited to see what's to come now. Honestly, I really, really am. Now that it's been dropped, the love bomb, it's going to be interesting to see how Penny reacts, to be honest. I feel like we could have a couple of episodes where she can't believe what she's actually done. And she's like kind of panicking and she's feeling weird and overwhelmed. And she's, talking to the girls about the situation and maybe avoiding Leonard for a little bit. It'd be funny to see. And obviously Leonard as well, how he's going to react, if he's going to be awkward. Like, it's always awkward the next time you see each other. So like when she's coming back from work and he's coming out of his apartment or vice versa and they bump into each other, like how do they address it and how do they talk about it? I actually thought a couple of episodes back when Leonard sat down with a timer when he was playing chess and you got 5 minutes to say your piece and he was tapping it. I thought the concept of that was actually really good. You could just get everything out there, but Sheldon was the one that was making it all about him, wasn't it? So it didn't actually work in that situation. But I feel like I liked the concept and what he was trying to achieve. Now again, I'm really happy that they're together and I hope that they don't actually break up. To be honest, this shows where you want characters to break up and back on and break up and back on, but I feel like this show doesn't need it. It's not that type of show where like it's all about relationships. Like How I Met Your Mother, for example, you had Barney, who was consistently always going out trying to pick up people. We had Marshall and Lily, who was technically together, it felt like, from the start to the finish. And then obviously the main story was I forgot the main guy, actually. He's called Josh Radnor. I can't remember what he was called in there. But Ted Mosby, how he met his wife. And it was a consistent relationship builder for all the way through it. But I feel like this show doesn't need it. It can have relationships or it can't. I feel like the way they do the storylines is totally fine. And like Penny and him together, it doesn't need the willy won't they. It could just be, we are a couple. And she's trying to do a college thing and impress him. And he's obviously doing his thing. And they just bounce back and forth. I just think it's worked well so far in the show. And I don't think we have to overcomplicate it. So going forward, I'm interested to see their relationship and how it goes, and maybe we have a second wedding in the future. We had a small confined one with Bernadette and Howard on the rooftop. Maybe we get a big, extreme, extravagant one with these two. It's going to be interesting, and I can't wait to see obviously how they progress. Thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.